the sound and the pictures, and we're live and far away for some reason. With Mission 1, Week 3, Season 6 of the Interpoint Station Lancer Campaign, where this week we are in orbit around the planet of Stevenson Zeta, also known as the Treasure Planet. Called so because there is a million hidden treasures on this world. It is a prime hotspot of old for pirates who came here to put away their loot. So, yeah, we're here for some treasure hunting. Mainly because we need to get some funds after the new company policy that stated everybody is to pay for their own mech, which led to big disasters during the past 2 weeks. We now have to fill our coffers a bit with whatever we can get our hands on. To do so, we have downloaded every single treasure map for Stevenson Zeta available on the OmniNet, and now we are here to find the loot of one pirate called Cyberbeard, who during the SECOM era led many raids on SECOM trading ships, and it is said that he hid all his loot somewhere here on this planet. We're not entirely sure where. We suspect it is in an extra-dimensional space, and rumor has it that we need to find 5 pieces of a key in order to access that space, and that is what we'll be doing this week. It's very treasure hunty pirate themed week. I'm very excited for it. Gonna be a lot of fun stuff happening. And in today's team, the first team, starting with Junkyard. What have you been up to? And what kind of mech are we bringing?
Well, Junkyard, after reaching license level 12 and having some fun, experimenting on all of the different systems that he was granted access to, had all of his licenses revoked when he messed around too much, and Harrison Armory got pissed off at him. So
just stripped all your licenses. That happens.
Now he's in an Everest.
Unlucky. Now we're back in the Everest. We got the Fruit Punch's heavy machine gun, which is just a regular machine gun, except it ignores engagement, is threat 2. And a bunch of LL0 Everest stuff.
Gotta have the hex chargers, though.
Hex chargers, though, yeah. Perfect. And Muppeteer, what have you been up to?
Alright, so since Intercorp kind of went broke for a bit there, Puppeteer has been running around making things work with whatever he has available. So, since a lot of the subalterns got stripped for parts or wiring during various put-your-own-damn-mechs-together weeks, there's been a lot of them wandering around doing maintenance with mops for legs, or...
You know it's rough when they start stripping the robots for copper wire.
Hell yeah. But yeah, and now that we're treasure hunting and there's some on the horizon, Muppeteer has commandeered some of those subalterns to help run this kid that he's put together.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And we got a kid with an assault rifle, and your prestige item was Jockstrap's expanded compartment, which is a surprise tool that might help us later. This thing lets you exit your mech as a free action, or enter it. You just kinda hop out. Perfect. Yeah, Kid, as we talked about before the stream, very appropriate for Pirate Week. So glad that thing made it in. And Tantalus, what have you been up to?
Paperwork. Lots and lots of paperwork. Also, occasionally stealing chocolate from, stores, that sort of thing.
Are you the chocolate pirate? Is that what's happening?
Basically, yes.
And we're piloting the Everest today with a Veil rifle, a 2-lead Nexi, and a howitzer. We'll see how that works out. Oh, and the comp gun, very important. Nice. And last but not least, Weaver. New aboard Interpoint Station, your very first mission. Tell us about yourself, and tell us about your mech.
Hey, I played some games of Lancer a few weeks ago, and I kind of fell in love. The system is wonderful. And Weaver is a new hire from, used to be a administrator for a colony, got kind of bored of that, applied to Intercorp, is hoping to be paid in money and exposure.
I think the best we can do this week is doubloons.
That's acceptable.
Fair. And for you, Everest, you picked the heavy machine gun, also light and XI RPG variant. With, even Spaceborne 1. Nice. You read the schedule. You are aware that there is water today.
I'm prepared.
Wonderful. Yeah, for today's mission, we're starting out real simple. We are tracking down the first part of the extra-dimensional key. To do so, we'll sweep a scanner across a beach. Looks suspiciously like a metal detector, but don't worry about it. It's a highly developed artifact scanner. And then, once we have located the location of the key, we have to fend off some other treasure hunters that will attempt to get their own hands on the thing. To help you out in this week, as every week, we got some reserves, which look like this. And I've been told these are some banger reserves this week, so I'm very proud. Starting with Junkyard. Which reserve would you like to go for, and how are you acquiring it?
Well, I think I would like to get a treasure map. It's Junkyard and he likes blowing things up, so he's going to go for the broadside.
Alright, one broadside. How are you acquiring the broadside reserve?
I'm going to set up some mines, just drop them down, and have them blow the areas up.
Perfect. Before the scene starts, you throw some grenades in the air and they will rain down.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see it. Dean will do it. You can get the broadside reserve. During a single scene, you may declare 3 blast 1 areas on the map, and as a reaction to the end of a round, you may blow one of them up for 5 explosive damage, knocking all characters inside the area prone, and then the area vanishes. And Muppeteer, which reserve would you like?
Alright, Muppeteer is going for boarding party.
Mm-hmm.
And how he's at is during the time of no fun, he was putting together some extra components just in case we ran out of eject components. Some scissors here for cutting straps, some fire extinguishers there for launching a pilot out of the seat, that sort of thing. And now he's like, wait, can't this be weaponized and used on someone else?
Alright, let's see it.
Going to...
12. Ooh. So, if you jockey, once per mission, if you win the jockey, you can instead kill the opposing pilot and take over an NPC mech for the rest of the mission. While you have this NPC mech, your regular mech can't do anything. It is permanently shut down for the duration. Also, it has to be a regular-ass NPC, which is now a game term. I won't explain it, we all know what it means. Tantalus, which reserve would you like to go for?
I would like Patsy the Cyber Parrot, and in keeping with the piratical theme, I think I found someone in a bar or something with the Cyber Parrot and promptly tried to steal it. And I have act unseen or unheard.
Alright, let's see if you can abduct Patsy the Cyber Parrot. No. You sneak up.
No.
You sneak
Ooh,
up from
Patsy
behind.
the cyber parrot escapes.
Even worse, you sneak
The
up from
iPad
behind
was
on the
on
man.
the other eye.
Patsy sits on the shoulder of this, this pirate-looking fellow in a bar, and you sneak up. You reach out, you attempt to grab Patsy, and your hands slide right through as you realize that Patsy the cyber parrot is holographic. Disaster. Weaver, which reserve would you like to go for?
I'd like the treasure map.
Mm-hmm.
I would, like, first day, try and find someone who's been like the nicest to me and try and make him feel bad enough for my situation to tell me about their treasure map.
But you'll just take the treasure for yourself. Can click the pilot token. Top left you have the trigger button. Select your favorite trigger. 13! You get hold of the treasure map. During a single scene, either scene 1 or scene 2, I will mark an X on the map. If you're adjacent to that X, you can use a quick action to unearth your treasure. It will either give you +1 accuracy on all attacks for the rest of the scene, or restore a structure or a stress. And that's about it. Reserves are done. And with that, we're sending you down to the beach with the artifact detector. Which looks like this. And you see, Weaver, that the X marks the spot. The map declared it right next on the beach, next to the big rock, is where you need to excavate the treasure. We're doing a little modified escort today, in that we have 2 checkpoints you need to clear with the scanner. Those are definitely good looking spots that need to be scanned. So your task will be to transport the scanner through those 2 areas and then all the way to the finish. But let's talk about terrain first. As always, on the top right hand side of this map you can find a height legend, which will tell you which terrain outline is which height, with dark green being half-size terrain, pink being size 1 terrain, dark blue is size 2 terrain, orange size 3 terrain. The rocks are hardcover obstructions. As always, you can walk freely through terrain that is smaller than you. All the plant life is difficult terrain and softcover, and you can also move through that. So for example, you could spend movement to walk through this thicket and get softcover while inside there. The water is difficult terrain unless you have EVA jump jets or other kinds of propulsion systems. And that is about it for terrain. Questions about terrain? Perfect. We're playing the Escort Sitrep. That means you have the artifact scanner right here. The scanner will move with you if you start a standard movement adjacent. Only standard movement will move the scanner. No boosting, no ramming, no teleporting, no what have you. So Junkyard, if you were to move 4 spaces to here, you could then put the scanner down anywhere adjacent to you. And then, for example, Tantalus could boost up and then standard move the scanner further. As I said, today it's with a twist. The scanner has to clear both these areas before getting to the extraction zone. The scene will end immediately after the scanner hits the extraction zone, and you have 8 rounds to complete this route. Lastly, the scanner will not move if there is an enemy NPC adjacent to it. You will first have to either ram the NPC away or destroy it in order to get the scanner clear again. And that is about it. Questions about the sitrep? Perfect.
Looks good to me.
Enemy-wise, we're starting with 5 dudes on the deployment zone, and more may come in from inner zones at the top and bottom. We have a cataphract, a spite, a hive, an engineer, and a rainmaker. Definitely watch out for the rainmaker, it's very dangerous, especially at low LL. And that's about it. Weaver's X is right here, can't miss it. And I think with that we can get into it. Who would like to take the first turn in this scene?
Pretty quick, so I can catch up if it gets ahead. So I'm good to go later if someone else wants to take the first shot.
I'll go then.
Go for it.
Weaver's got treasure to uncover. Jacket's moving forward.
I can't grab the scanner.
Oh, unlucky. Why?
Neither can I. Don't seem to have player permissions.
Try this one.
Negative.
It's very weird. Should
Ran into this issue with player control my game last
Oh,
night.
sorry, I made it.
You
an-
relog roll
oh,
20.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I made it an object instead of an objective.
Ha!
So,
I would do it.
Two very different things.
I'll do the hyperspec.
Junkyard, it's scene one! What are you doing?
You!
Leave more Everest, I can use it. Then I'm gonna use my free boost to free boost to move there, and then do another quick action boost to move here. And then I'm ready to shoot something with my heavy machine gun if it gets in range and line of sight.
That ends your turn, of course. The hive is going to move 5 spaces. Would be really mean, and we're putting a razor swarm directly on this zone.
A wood.
2 burn if you enter. And then we're going to shoot the Hunter Killer Nexus, which is a smart seeking weapon, directly at you, Junkyard. Missing you entirely. Ending turn for the hive.
Alright,
Leaving
who
the
would
three of
like
you.
it?
Yep.
I can get the scanner further up if we'd like, or if you guys want to move in and start getting there.
Could move it up.
Go for it then.
Then I'm
That-
going to
That's a boost, right?
boost. Yeah.
So boost first and then standard movement can move the scanner. Also, I see that you're moving your token space by space. Let's quickly talk about the ancient secrets of Roll20. If you pick up your token, before setting it down on a space, you can right-click or press Q on your keyboard to create a waypoint. You can do this multiple times to create multiple waypoints, and if you then let go, perfect, yep, you got it.
Wow, I never knew that.
Because Roll20 doesn't explain anything. You're not the first. You won't be the last. You have one quick action left. Unless you overcharge or initiative.
That'll be good for me.
I think if you get nothing else to do, you can always prepare an action to skirmish if something comes in range.
I will do that.
Yep. Get the funny exclamation point. And the thing that's coming into range is going to be the cataphract. 2 here. So you can now use a prepared action to shoot at the cataphract. I think Junkyard you can as well. It's going to be a neutral shot, 1 difficulty inbuilt for Weaver, and Junkyard 2 difficulty for you, I believe.
Roll soft cover.
As an untold number of heavy machine guns go off at once. So you can just go to Weapons Weaver, click the heavy machine gun, click the cataphract, 1 difficulty from the inbuild, and then we're hoping for a hit. No.
Ooh.
And Junkyard, you have machine gun is at 2 difficulty. Junkyard? Snake?
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
So good. 2 difficulty shot through the plants there.
2 difficulty, 1 from the
Inbuilt
cover,
and soft cover. Yep.
and then 1 accuracy from hyperspec, right?
Oh, true. 1 difficulty. Absolutely right. Sorry, I've never seen an Everest hyperspec and seen one. No. We're then going to use the Impale feature to move 8 spaces. The cataphract tramples through you, Weaver, dealing 2 kinetic damage, and then you again have to make a hold save at 1 difficulty or be dragged along and grappled. To do that, you can click the word hull inside the text box here in the chat, and then your own mech, and that's going to ask about difficulty accuracy.
One difficulty?
1 difficulty inbuilt, yeah, from the ability itself. 11, ooh, barely does not make it. You are dragged along. And because the cataphract trampled through you, you take 2 kinetic damage automatically. This will end the cataphract's turn. And then we got Muppeteer and Tantalus left.
Hey.
Make sure to adjust your HP, Weaver, by clicking your token. Above your head you have 3 bubbles. Red is heat, which ticks upwards. Green is HP, which ticks down. And you got it, perfect. And blue should come up is overshield.
Okay. I'd like to take this one if you're good with that, Tantalus.
I'm happy with that, yes.
Sure thing. Alright, the blue bar is going to come up as hop out and start a Black Thumb rodeo. Or a field repair.
There you go.
Going to start with a boost.
Definitely.
Check range, perfect. Going to activate frame feature for rapid deployment and plant a turret drone right up on this rock.
Drone Commander?
Nope.
Yes,
but
sorry.
that will...
Didn't understand that.
No drone commander.
No Drone Commander, 5 HP drone. Yep.
And It's the die. We will also plant a Abby mod on who wants it, Tantalus or Weaver? Let's give it to Weaver because you're currently affected by Cataphract's
Fabimod makes your next attack that hits irreducible.
and then base move. 5 to here,
Mhm.
then one more to drag the scanner a bit farther.
Nice.
And that should do it.
The engineer is going to move and boost 6. We are also going to put our turret drone not to be outdone. And then at the end of turn, all turret drones from the engineer will shoot the closest hostile character, which is the turret drone, for some drone-on-drone violence. Turret attack at neutral. Misses, ending the engineer's turn, leaving Tantalus.
Do I want to see if I can help deal with the cataphract, or do I want to lay down a howitzer on there? That howitzer is very,
one
very
lower
tempting.
get the spike. Ow.
No. It's always 3.
Trades the spike for the hive.
Just have it
Yeah.
overlap spaces.
Howitzer shots are rare, so take them when you get them.
It's true. Oh.
You claim the quick action, you can always initiative.
Overcharge. We're taking the shot. All 3 targets at 1 difficulty. Hitting the engineer for 8 damage. Sorry, that was the hive. Same difference.
So that will be a quick action to skirmish and do that. And then I would like... I will use my move to go to there. And then I would like to try to invade this cataphract.
Definitely can.
That will be at neutral, will it?
Absolutely. Hits. Cataphract takes 2 heat, is impaired and slowed.
And I believe that will be the end of my turn.
The Rainmaker is going to move 3 behind this rock. Going to put out Javelin rockets within range 20. I don't know, I think this is the most annoying. And then we're going to skirmish with the rocket pods. We have 3 targets and rocket pods shoot 3 times. Against Muppeteer, 1 difficulty, soft cover, shooting through a bunch of crap, missing, too reliable, blinks off the armor. Missile pod into Junkyard, who has hard cover, missing for too reliable. And I think the last one is going to force your pilot back in Muppeteer.
Fair enough.
I think we're always taking that here. This just leaves the Spite. The Spite is going to do Spite things. Starting with invading you, Muppeteer. Full teching. Ugh. Immune system save. On a failure, you are immobilized and take 2 heat.
That is a failure.
That is a bit of a failure. I think you can re-roll that.
I can, as a matter of fact. I might as well. I'll do.
Yep. Hey.
Does it exactly?
Only slowed. And then the Spite has a movement speed of 2. Ending turn, ending round, going to round 2. Players will of course go first.
Alright, strong thoughts?
Remember that there's a drone over that capture site.
That is correct.
But you guys should probably try to take care of the cataphract? No.
Well, I could clear the zone slowed and then move towards Junkyard. Heck, I might even be able to clear the cataphract in the same motion if I'm a complete idiot.
Ooh, big words.
Shall we go for the complete idiocy play for fun?
This is Interpoint, of course.
Alright, I'll take the first turn then.
Mm-hmm.
Protocol, handing control over to the stage manager NPC, or NHP. I am going to activate Jockstrap's expanded compartment and pop out right next to that.
Yep.
The NHP is going to pick up the scanner and move 1 to plop it into the zone.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the remaining 5 movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take that and move it there for Junkyards, you think. Meanwhile, I've still got a full action and a flight suit's movement, so I'm gonna go over here and jockey the cataphract who is impaired.
Absolutely.
Check 13.
13 at difficulty. Ooh.
Ah!
Slaps
Not quite.
you out of the air.
Okay, we didn't get the full idiocy, but on the plus side, Puppeteer is still active, so let's see. We're going to slap a Fabby mod on you, Junkyard. Okay. And then they'll just we'll just skirmish and put an assault rifle into the hive at 1 difficulty. damage,
Too reliable.
and I'll be turn.
Perfect. Slowed falls off. The hive will move to here. Recharge the Razor Swarm. Does not. We'll try to ram you or mech.
Probably succeed.
Maybe. Barely. And, oh sorry. Forgot that you're competent with icons.
Oops.
We're going to invade you, Junkyard, with the... not invade, the funny drone barrage.
Okay,
Misses.
guy will tick up.
Misses. Ending turn. Leaving Weaver, Tantalus, and Junkyard.
I have an idea.
Go for it.
If I lock on to the cataphract and use the neurospike thing that gives it heat whenever it attacks, I might be able to make it very unhappy.
Okay, and click the invade button up top, number 6 button. Hits. 2 heat and Neurospike Shrike Code. Takes 2 heat whenever it makes an attack.
If I take a quick action to lock onto it before I do that and consume that lock on, I have the hacker talent.
Perfect. Go to talents and click Hacker 1, please. But we're going to choose the movement here, so you get to move the cataphract 3 spaces, breaking the grapple.
Hopefully down there somewhere is out of the way.
And then you have your standard
And
movement
that means
left.
I have my movement left.
As well as initiative overcharge, should you like.
And I will move up to there for the moment.
The cataphract will go... We're moving like this. Dealing 0 damage to Muppeteer, but stripping your shield, I believe.
Indeed.
And dealing 2 damage to Weaver using the trample. We're then going to lock onto Muppeteer. And we will attempt to...
Fuck! I am stabbed!
stab you in the chest for 1 accuracy in build, 1 accuracy lock on, impaired 1 difficulty, 1 accuracy net. Hitting
Yep,
for
that'll hit.
5 damage. Taking 2 heat from attacking. We're now at heat cap, 1 more heat and we're overheating. Recharging the impale. Nope. Impaired falls off, slowed falls off. And Shrike Code will also fall off. Ending turn on the cataphract. Leaving
Ow.
Weaver and Junkyard.
Weaver doesn't want to go, I can go.
Go ahead.
I will use my free boost to jump here.
Mm-hmm.
Using the burst jump jets, and then I'm going to fruit punches heavy machine gun around and hit the guy in the face.
Absolutely. 1 difficulty shot. Sorry, neutral shot. Core power.
1 accuracy because of Vanguard.
Oh, it's not a CQB weapon. Still a cannon.
Oh, it just has start too?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Hits anyway, dealing 15 points of damage.
And Fabimod goes off, but I don't think it matters because we're also slapping a turret on there.
Turret will kill. And yes, Fabi is consumed.
Hey, you can push yourself in any one direction. One space.
Now I have 1 quick action left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw a hex charge for a grenade.
Mm-hmm. Agility save. Sentry drone. Response to 20. Makes it takes 3. Engineer. Agility save. Doesn't make it. Takes 5. Spied. Agility save. Makes it takes 3 down to 1.
Then I'm going to use initiative,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shoot the engineer with the heavy machine gun.
1 difficulty. Sorry. Silly core power. This is
will overcharge, and I'm going to do heavy gunner on the spite.
mm-hmm.
And end my turn.
The engineer will waddle towards you. Can shoot with a pistol if you like, and the light nexus.
Do I get difficulty for shooting through the cover?
Nope, because you're adjacent. Hits, deals a damage, and the light nexus. Hits, deals 1 damage. Engineer
Unfortunate.
will move 3 spaces, will rear up on its hind legs and try to ram you away from the scanner. Hitting you. We're putting out another turret drone. And then at the end of turn, both turret drones will shoot at you. The top one is neutral, soft cover, and prone. And the other one is 1 accuracy, prone. for 4 points of damage, ending the engineer's turn, leaving Weaver no longer grappled by the cataphract.
I will barrage the cataphract.
Definitely.
Invade it first. It might be
You might expose it.
yeah, and get double damage.
It's true.
I will initiative invade.
Mm-hmm. Hits the
Hey.
cataphract, overheats, and is now exposed. Takes double damage from kinetic, explosive, and energy weapons.
And I will barrage. The machine gun.
Hits and should kill. No, really does not kill. We'll need the other attack. Good thing we barraged. Next slide hits and kills. Not a chance.
Move down.
Mhm. The Rainmaker will secure the kill on Puppeteer.
Down and out.
Give me a d6 to not be dead immediately. You're fine. Second rocket into Weaver at soft cover. Hitting knockback 1 for explosive damage. And the last rocket into Junkyard at accuracy. For 4 damage as well. We are replacing the... Oh, I guess we can delete this area now. Hive is dead and the zone has been cleared. I want to hear... That's illegal. I don't know, something like this. Maybe.
I'm in danger.
Happy behind the rock. And then the Spite is going to recharge the seas. Yep. And we're just going to full tech seas into you, Tantalus. Give me a system save, please, or take 2 heat, become immobilized. Can click the word systems in the text box, and then you're on mech. Or in basics. Basics also saves and checks, but you can click the word systems, it's highlighted in the text box in the chat. If you click that, you can click the on mech, and then press X difficulty.
Gotcha.
That rolls without saves way fast.
What does that add with accuracy and difficulty?
Neutral. You're not impaired, you got nothing, it's just neutral. Save target is 13 though, which is quite high. It will not be enough. You take 2 points of heat.
I find that.
And you are immobilized until the end of your next turn. As a second quick action, we're then also going to imprison you. Which is another system save. On a failure this time you take 4 damage and can no longer clear heat. 12. No, you take 4 points of damage. You're unable to clear heat for any reason except stressing. And this effect lasts until the spite is dead, or you are adjacent to it. Meanwhile, the spite is immobilized for the duration of this. And that is the spite's turn, and I think that is a round, yes. Going to round 3, we're getting reinforcements from the top right-hand side. One swashbuckling Ronin is going to step into view.
Alright. So if someone can get to me, I've got a patch on me to bring me up. If not, I can probably eliminate the engineer this turn.
I can't get to you.
Fair enough. I might as well take it away then. And the power of NHP controls. Stand up. Well, as I stand up, protocol. Activate the skull and bones. First quick action. We're gonna draw a nice little line through the engineer and the Rainmaker.
Can you get
Jolly
that
Roger.
as well somehow? Probably not.
I don't think so, but
No.
would be nice.
It's only 10 long. I think we're barely missing it. Oh,
Yeah,
this
that's kind of
one-
what I figured.
This one might work, but I think you have to... Yeah. Pick your favorite two.
Yeah.
Engineer, Rainmaker.
Engineer and Rainmaker.
Let's do it.
Shivering Timbers for 12 armor-piercing energy damage.
Engineer is destroyed, so are its sentry drones. The Rainmaker might live. Live! No.
Nice! Wasn't expecting to get the double there. In any case, die goes back down to 1, and we're gonna tick it to 2 by tossing a new Fabby Junkyard's way.
Thank you.
That should do it.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna leave it. Just be there and bleed.
It's okay, you'll be fine. I trust in you. The Spite is going to recharge the thing. Nope, not this time. We're going to try and invade you, Tantalus. Full attacking again. It's a hit, you take 2 heat and are impaired. And then we're going to hit you with the Imprison again. Another system save, this time at 1 difficulty from impaired. If you fail this one, you take 8 energy. No. 8 energy damage.
Oh,
I think that's going to cut it.
Slightly below 13.
It's okay, it's only an Everest.
That's true. Do we have custom paint job? We do. Go to systems, click custom paint job.
yes, I do.
We can try living. No. So you go to 10 HP and lose your first structure. Basics, structure damage, first lost.
I do not like that thing.
Yeah, spice
That's
are mean.
spite for you. Junkyard, you got Fabby. Want to delete the spite?
I'll definitely try.
Just go to basics real quick, Tantalus, and click for structure.
Let's see.
Pro tip, don't roll 1. Easy. Then click outcome and we'll see what happens. A system is destroyed, so one of your systems rips off here, either the manipulators, your compcon, or the rapid burst jump jets. Compcon can't cascade, right?
We'll make that the CompCon unit, I believe.
The compcon unit is damaged beyond repair, fried by the Spide's tech attacks. This will end the Spide's turn.
I'll go then.
Mm-hmm.
I will stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Free boost.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go straight up into his face.
Yep.
Then I will barrage.
Mm-hmm.
First with the charge blade.
You might want to start with the machine gun because Abby will go off on the first attack, and if it's got armor,
Okay,
charge
that
blade
makes
will
sense.
ignore it for free.
One difficulty shot.
Shouldn't be neutral.
Should
I
be
don't-
neutral, yeah?
I don't get
Oh, sorry.
engaged, and
Stupid core power. Yeah, go for it. 12 damage.
And let's plant a turret on that as well.
13 damage. 2 armor.
And it needs to save. Or go prone.
Which save?
Quick actions. Let me pull it up.
Thank you. One hold
But
save
it's-
to not be prone. It's junkyard save
Okay.
target. We topple
Prone.
over.
Have an accuracy on the charge.
Spite just awkwardly falls into the sand. Can never get up again, is immobilized. Help me, guys. No!
Did you take the accuracy?
I did.
It's 2
Oh,
accuracy.
no!
Four
A 2,
power.
and I got a
2
plus
accuracy.
1.
2 accuracy, no?
It would would an 8 hit it?
Yes, I think so.
Does a 6 hit it?
It's a good question. I will check right now. 6 hits.
Yes!
6 damage to kill.
Magical.
In my turn.
The Ronin will move boost and cut your head off. Nanocarmine sword, accuracy 1 inbuilt. Critting you for 10 points of damage. Whew.
Just a scratch.
Oh, nice!
Nice.
And that is the Ronin's turn. Leaving Weaver and Tantalus.
I can't do very much of anything, so if you want to go first, Weaver.
Right.
You get to clear heat again, Tantalus, by the way, because the Spide's dead. But you're still immobilized.
You can immobilize, so...
We'll quick action boost again.
Mm-hmm.
Not again. Then skirmish with my heavy machine gun.
Mm-hmm. We'll call that soft cover for 2 difficulty. Shooting through the soft cover plant here. One inbuild, 1 soft cover for 2 difficulty shot. Missing.
Oh, end of my turn.
Mm-hmm. We're out of NPCs, so Tantalus, it's all you.
I would like to stabilize, cooling my mech and reloading my Howard.
Absolutely. That's probably all we're doing, right? So then Immobilize and Imperative will fall off.
That is everything that I'm doing, seeing as that howitzer is also ordnance and cannot be fired since I've already taken an action.
Correct.
Unfortunate, but that's the way things happen.
Going to round 4. We're getting some reinforcements from the bottom right. We are getting a Cataphract and a Strider. We ended on a player turn, so NPCs will go first and we will start with the Strider. It's immediately going to swap its kit to the Marksman kit. Haha. Can you guess what happens next, Muppeteer?
I mean, Invasion 6, this was inevitable.
The Strider is going to take its Marksman long rifle. And thanks to its swap bonus, it now ignores ordnance and its damage can be reduced. So Muppeteer, you will eat it. On accuracy,
Likely.
Inbuilt. Hitting for 9 irreducible.
Overshield and 7 on top of it.
Correct. That was 2 spaces of movement. We're then going to move another 2 spaces behind this woodwork and then turn on the Strider.
Actually, have line of sight? Does. Never mind.
Yeah. We threaded the needle. Well, that was fairly okay.
Indeed we did.
Leaving the players.
Alright, strong feelings.
Do you want to go, Weaver, or do you want me to go?
We've
I'm
asked to
going.
excavate the treasure.
I would love to do that. Then quick action excavate.
Alright. What are you finding? A more accurate system, or... I guess that's the only thing we can find.
I would go for the accuracy.
Yep. You get now 1 accuracy for the rest of the scene on all attacks.
And then I will skirmish at the Ronin.
A gold-plated heavy machine gun.
It's very fancy. So would that be neutral?
Yeah, neutral now. Nice. 10 damage. The Ronin will attempt to rebound. The Ronin has resistance, and please throw a neutral shot into yourself with your machine gun. Missing yourself. Whew. Alright.
I'll end my turn.
The Ronin will go. We'll run Junkyard. And we're then going to cut your head off for real this time. The paint can't save you again. 2 accuracy swing. Hitting for 6. Ending turn for the Ronin. Let's see what happens structure-wise, and then Muppeteer or Tantalus can go. We're losing a weapon mount, so either your Nexi and pistol, your charge blade, or the heavy machine gun.
we're gonna lose the charge blade.
And then Junkyard, Muppeteer, and Tantalus.
Alright, once again, strong opinion.
I mean, I'm just gonna get up and try to shoot the Ronin.
If I am not immobilized by this time, I should be able to hopefully hack into the Ronin and bake it some.
If you're planning on standing up and shooting the Ronin, and I'd say let me go first, because I can get into Fabi range, so even if it deflects, it won't give resistance against that.
Can't deflect again. It's once per round.
Yeah, it's its reaction once per round.
Oh, then it doesn't really matter then.
No.
I mean, we can knock it prone with the Febby.
Yes. Lots. Might also... Actually, let me go. I've got my core power going.
Yeah, go
So
for it.
I can pull some shenanigans again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you can zoom me the Strider and the Cataract, that works.
Yeah, we are going to range. You're just beyond, so we'll scooch ever so slightly forward before we Fabi Junkyard. We're going to deploy an Omnibus plate. Right about there, I guess.
Sure.
No,
Because
actually,
the omnibus
it's
plate
within
matters.
range. It's within range 5. We'll put it next to Weaver.
Okay.
Which will tick the die to 6, and with the first overcharge, we're gonna plant a fun little laser through the Strider and Cataphract. Or 10 armor pierce.
Ooh, my timbers. Strider dead.
Nice!
And Cataphract severely damaged.
Then still have 5 spaces of left, which I might as well just take me to the Omnibus plate.
But it doesn't do anything for Max, no?
Doesn't, but
It looks really cool.
it can do things for mechs.
What does it do for Max? What?
I can recycle it.
Oh, gotcha.
That'll
That's
be me.
pretty good. Our friend the Cataphract is going to scoot with boost to here, and we will poke Weaver in the eye. Poke. 1 accuracy inbuilt. Hitting for 5 damage. Ending turn, leaving Junkyard and Tantalus.
I'll go ahead and stand up.
Come to think of it, how is Muppeteer's pilot doing?
Down and out, but stable.
Crawl towards the extraction zone.
Okay, that is good to know.
Once we get to scene break, I've got a patch, I'll be fine.
So I stood
Mostly
up.
because we killed the Rainmaker before it could try to coup de grace me.
Double tap with missiles.
Seems legit.
2 in the chest, 1 in the head, but missiles.
Disrespectful.
Alright, we're standing up and we're shooting.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot the. We're gonna barrage the Ronin.
Oof, hits for free. That triggers Fabi. So if we make a whole
Yes, it does.
save. You put it up.
Add
here,
it, or you
please.
want me to pull up
Yeah,
Fabi?
put it up, please. So we can see the safe target and all that stuff.
Yes, indeed.
Makes it.
Prone, but you can boop yourself over to the scanner if you'd like.
That is true. And we still have a light
Can
nexus.
even go range. If you want to throw the light nexus at the cataphract, you might kill it with the turret drone's help.
Okay.
Hits, deals 2 and 5 for kill.
Ice.
Let's see. Does it? I forget if we're running as 2 or 3 range.
Unless it's got the special.
Yeah, but it's tier 1, so it's not likely.
There. And now to get in range, Junkyard can shoot it with the pistol. Calculated.
Yeah, no, that browses through. We got overcharge left. Initiative has been used, and free boost also left.
Yeah, might as well overcharge.
Second one. Nice. No.
I'm gonna use my free boost to run away.
Okay.
Take it away, Tantalus.
Careful, that Ronin is a bombard cannon. But yes, it's Tantalus'
Oh
turn.
no! Well, a good thing I'm not black thumbing.
True.
Okay, I am now within sensors and range on all my weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to barrage
Mm-hmm.
and
It's all going to be soft cover. Shooting through the tree and the palm. The rock and the palm tree. One veil rifle.
For that, because it's inaccurate.
One difficulty.
with the accuracy and the soft cover, that will come out to neutral, won't it?
Accuracy coming from?
Veil rifle itself.
Oh, sorry,
Accuracy
inbuilt.
coming
Never mind,
from
yeah,
accurate.
Absolutely. Okay. Yes, neutral. Thank you. Hits for 2. And 2 light nexi. The first one has gunslinger 1, so that's going to be neutral, and then 1 difficulty 1. Give me a regular hit.
Hit.
2 damage.
And then I believe that will be the end of my turn.
That ends the round. Going to round 4, half time. Scanner has made good progress. But we're getting some reinforcements from the top right, an engineer and a hive. And then on a player turn, so NPCs will go first. We will start with the Ronin, who's going to move through the scanner to here to have all of the nerds in threat. We're going to lock on to Weaver and attempt to cut your mech in half. We're going to consume the lock on, making it up to 2 accuracy, 1 inbuild, 1 lock on. Critting you. The Ronin can deal crit damage, it deals plus 1d6, so you take 7 points of damage here, unless you have custom paint job, which you do not. So you take 6 damage of spill, down to 8, down to 3 structure, and then you can go to basics, structure damage, first lost. And then you can click outcome, you are just impaired. Could be much worse, as the Ronin ends its turn.
If I go kill the Ronin and get that objective before the hive buzzes it.
Oh no, the bees! Not the bees.
I can give the touchdown
That
too.
might be a good idea, yes. If I could also drop a howitzer on those 2 up there, although that may
That's
not
not a
be
bad
the
idea
most
either.
productive thing to do at the moment.
Well, I'll just move the Ronin has to dive, but
Yeah, I'm fairly confident I can kill the Ronin without eating a rebound. That's why I suggested I do it. Is
alright,
just
go for it.
right. Starting turn. We're gonna reroute power to the omnibus plate and fry the Ronin for 2 damage. Rude. Alright, well. That could have gone better.
That
Assault
could have
rifle
been
at
an
1
easy
difficulty.
kill, yeah, only 6 plus 1. Oof.
Reliable. Well, that wasn't great. On the other hand, I've got I'm already engaged, so I won't lose my movement, and I've got more armor than most. I'm just gonna move and provoke the Overwatch.
Definitely, we're going for it.
Or wait, no, I can't. I need to overcharge again. Yeah, screw it. Let's just overcharge the second.
Mhm.
Another heat. Shoot him with the assault rifle until he dies.
Gotta roll it. Ooh, that's bad.
Perish.
We're dead
Try
either
to
way, so we're going down swinging.
A few times that
No.
missing is better.
No, it's actually not, because the Ronin can rebound.
Oh, you can
reliable.
rebound reliable, yeah.
No. And
Yep.
we would have
Then we'll
on a
just-
rebounded reliable would have lived.
1, 2, 3 here, and then 1, 2, 3. Very closer.
Absolutely.
Had this big whole plan, and then nothing.
It looked good though. It looked like you knew what we
That
were
just
doing.
Lancer.
The hive is going to sneak up on you. Going to lob over a hunter killer. See if we can hit that E defense. Sure can. 3 burn. That's it for the hive.
Oh yeah. I go my free boost.
Mhm.
Quick action boost.
Mm-hmm.
Move the football and hit the touchdown.
Yep, no problem.
And then I'll just shoot the hive.
Mm-hmm. Can you make it 1 down? Because right now it has soft cover still. Yep, that works.
Miss.
Unlucky. But now
You still got 2 spaces of move left, right?
You want me to engage it?
I was figuring move the scanner.
I mean, it's in the zone, right?
We need to
Yeah.
get it to the extraction zone.
Oh, okay.
Plan is to hit both zones and then slap it in the extraction. Yep.
All good then.
The engineer will hobble after you. Put out a sentry drone. Which is going to shoot you neutral because the half-sized rock is too small. Missing you despite that. Leaving Weaver and Tantalus.
I would like to drop a howitzer on that if I can.
The explodey thing.
Blow 'em up.
Ha!
Oh!
Magical turret drones.
They sure are magical. Oof! That's a
That's
damage
a pretty
roll.
magical howitzer damage, too.
That's a damage roll. Difficulty, everybody.
What will that be at?
One difficulty.
Diff for
everybody.
everyone.
One difficulty for soft cover?
For inbuilt.
That's
Inbuilt
the
difficulty.
inbuilt.
Yeah, the arcing ignores the cover.
Arcing doesn't ignore cover, but cover's directed from the blast.
Yeah, center of the blast determines cover, so right now nobody has cover. If we were to put
Arcing
the
blast
center,
is fake seeking.
if we were to put the center here, then it would be cover, but not from here. Over here. But the howitzer has one difficulty inbuilt, so everybody is at one difficulty. Also, some palm trees are just utterly, obliterated.
And let's put a turret drone into the engineer, somehow.
Magical. The engineers hit for 13 points of damage. The turret drone is obliterated. Hive is missed.
And then I will use initiative to boost.
Definitely.
And because that is within senses, I will use my last quick action to... actually, maybe I should... instead.
Yeah, you can see both.
I will use my last quick action to lock onto the hive.
Absolutely. And that leaves you, Weaver.
Get away, Weaver.
Don't feel that you
Bar-
are... Mhm.
Barrage the hive.
Absolutely. Don't forget that you are impaired, but you also have your treasure, so it's basically cancels each other out. So the heavy machine gun will be one difficulty, and your next eye will be neutral, unless you consume lock on the heavy machine gun. That's accuracy.
Mind if I take the lock on?
Go for it.
I personally don't mind if anyone takes the lock on. That's what I put it there for.
Perfect. 1 accuracy shot. Hits. Casual 14 damage. Always a joy to see the LL0 HMG. It's just whatever. The Nexi are a difficulty because you're impaired.
Would it be neutral because of the treasure?
Oh, sorry, yeah, that's right. I'm talking nonsense. You are in possession of some gold-plated Nexi as well.
Strange for them to gold plate their weaponry, but it does look cool.
Engravings give you no tactical advantage whatsoever. For 1 damage.
That'll be my turn.
Alright, going to round 6 out of 8. It's looking pretty good, but we're getting some last reinforcements from the bottom right. A Strider Ronin combo. NPCs will once again go first, and I think your reign of terror ends here, Muppeteer.
Dear.
Switching again to Marksman, and then attempting to tickle a structure out of you.
Night, dear friends.
Accuracy hits for 9 irreducible.
And that will absolutely structure me, since I do not have a paint job.
Can't even brace it. Unlucky.
And stunned.
And a cascade.
Yes, indeed.
Nah. But we're getting the result that stops the scene from ending this turn.
Yup, I was like, I have slam dunk if I only don't get stunned. Nope, there it is.
It's the one thing we needed. That's
I
it
mean,
for
if
the
someone
Strider.
could stabilize the stun off of me.
It's unlucky.
Yeah, who wants it?
Junkyard make it to the extraction zone?
No, I can't make it.
Speed 4.
I could
Can-
only make it if I
one-
wasn't stunned.
One
So.
space out.
Dang.
Someone can clear the stun off of me and also prevent Ronin from going and hugging the scanner. Which is, of course, the kicker.
Here, I'll go.
Mhm.
I'm going to barrage, shooting the engineer first.
Mhm.
Then I'm going to shoot at the hive.
Mhm. Accuracy from core. Crit! 3 damage. Hit. Oh no.
No turret drone secure for this one.
Oh no.
I'm going to bring the scanner up here.
Alright. escaping,
away,
eh?
Ronan.
Roland can't make it next to the scan anymore.
And then I boost over there.
Mm-hmm. Now the Roland can't make it to you anymore either. Alright.
Calculated.
The Ronin is instead going to move and boost to here.
Batman,
Behind.
my evasion's one lower than usual.
Lower rock and we'll cut you, yeah. And we need a crit. Oh, max crit doesn't even do it, right? No. 4 damage. That is it for the Ronin, leaving Weaver, Tantalus, and Muppeteer who's stunned.
Someone who is not me should go.
Not wrong. Weaver no longer impaired, so your shots are still at accuracy now.
Ideally, someone who can heal the Hive, because the Hive hasn't acted yet, so that's an enemy activation that we don't have to deal with.
And the engineer, too.
Yeah, if you can get both of them,
I
even
should
better.
be able to do something about the Hive.
Hit him up.
I will skirmish with my flex mount that has the 2 light nexus.
It's gonna be soft cover shots, 1 difficulty. Unless you move first, I guess when you're here you can just...
First one has gunslinger, so it will be at neutral.
Neutral, absolutely. Hits and kills. No questions asked. Second one can either hit the engineer or the Ronin. Ronin has hard, engineer soft cover.
Okay, and then I would like to use my other quick action to tech attack the Ronin and use the strike code.
Absolutely. It's 2 heat, takes 2 heat on every attack.
And then I will move a bit and end my turn.
The engineer is going to move 3 space to here, put out a drone, shoot you in the face, Junkyard, with its flak cannon. You're not by coincidence flying right now. It's 3 damage. And then 1 turret attack at neutral for 4 damage, 7 damage overall, ending the engineer's turn, leaving Weaver and Muppeteer, who's still stunned.
Well, if I go and clear my stun, if shoot from there, I can add a turret drone. Somehow. Are you planning on shooting from there or moving on?
Would the Ronin have cover from me?
Yes, unless you're on this line, the Ronin has cover. On or behind.
Yeah, so
It's probably
go
worth it
ahead.
to-
You'll
Yeah.
I would like to protocol project shield at the Ronin.
That's fair. Let's quickly review what Projected Shield does, because Projected Shield works both ways. You take 2 difficulty as well if you shoot
Oh,
the
it
Ronin.
does work both ways.
Goes both ways.
Is the Strider within my line of sight?
Yes, absolutely yes.
And I would like to do it on that one instead.
Yep. Take 1 point of heat, which is the red bar.
And then move out here. And we'll barrage the rodent.
Mm-hmm. Neutral HMG, 1 accuracy, next eye. What's your third weapon anyway? Oh, the prototype can also fire the prototype, which is pretty fun. HMG misses. Hits the Nexus though, nice.
Good even.
3 damage. Hits the other Nexus for 3 damage again.
Then I would like to overclock.
Mm-hmm. It's your first one. Please go to basics.
Basic.
Yep, basics overcharge, first one. You can either skirmish or boost or do any quick. If you skirmish, you can use a weapon you already fired again if you like.
I'll shoot my heavy machine gun again.
Absolutely. Neutral shot. Hits. Dealing 9 damage. We are rebounding. It works. You have to shoot yourself. At neutral. Hitting yourself for 12 points of damage. That means you go down to 10 HP and lose a structure.
We could brace it.
I mean, sure, you could brace it, but... yeah. I'm not bracing, it's Interpoint. We're not bracing on Interpoint. You lose a system here.
I will lose the
Jericho or the smokes. Or the projector shield,
I'll
I
use
guess,
this.
but... yeah.
I'll use the smokes.
Mm-hmm. That is your turn, I believe.
Yeah.
We're going into round 7 and NPCs will go first. Oh,
Real
sorry,
quick,
Muppeteer has a
me.
turn. Good turn.
I need to make my engineering
engineering
check.
Good turn. Easy.
Burn.
Nice. Engineer's gonna go slap down another turret and going to lock onto you and to junkyard. Not consuming lock on. Oh no, sorry, we can't lock on, of course. That's a turret. Hits for 3, 2 turrets.
Boy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ah! Close. Very close.
Down to 13, 2 structure, ending the engineer's turn. But we're fine. A system is destroyed.
The burst jets blow up.
Burst jets blow up.
I go for the dunk.
Junkyard can likely dunk it, yep. Because all turrets are destroyed when the engineer dies.
Alrighty, I'll try to kill this engineer.
Mm-hmm.
The barrage.
Mm-hmm. Woohoo! Close one.
That's all she wrote.
Use my free boost to jump there.
Yep,
Or to
no problem.
jump there.
And that ends the scene with a slam dunk. All the zones
Good
have been
job,
scanned,
guys.
and we have a target lock on our first piece of the key. But before we make it there, we've got some time for repairs as always. We'll slap a patch on Muppeteer, so they're fine again. And repairs, starting with Muppeteer.
Right, to start with,
See, 7 repair points, jeez. Alright.
I'm gonna activate Recycle
Mm-hmm.
and get myself another turret drone, maxing me out. And then I'll drop 3 repairs into HP and a structure.
Absolutely. Boop. Core power runs out. Clear heat, I'm guessing. Tantalus, you can reload gun. And then you have 5 repair points.
I think I can spend 1 repair on getting a structure back because I'm in an Everest.
Correct.
And I think it's 1 or 2 repairs to get my Compcon back. I forget.
Just one. Just one. And then you can spend 1 more repair for a decadent 1 HP repair, if you like.
It's not like I need HP anyway. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
On the other
I
hand,
regret
it's
this later, but it'll be fine.
on the other hand, it's unlikely that you stabilize for HP 3 times during the next scene, right?
True, but
Principle of the thing.
Alright, 3 repair points left. Junkyard in an Everest, 6 repair points.
So I'll definitely use 1 to get my jump jet back, and then 1 for my charge blade, 2 for my structure, and then 1 for my hit points, so I should have 1 left.
1 left, absolutely, perfect. And Weaver, your treasure will run out. The gold plating falls off your weapons. And then you have 6 repair points as well.
It was a scam.
I don't know, it helped out a lot during the first scene.
I'll do 2 structure
1 each.
and then a full heal.
You didn't lose any weapons or systems. You can get your system back for 1 repair.
Yeah, then I will repair the smoke charges.
Perfect. There's that. Can clear heat for free. Let's take a quick break till the hour. That's 16 minutes. I'll have a big think on whether or not. How are we feeling, guys? Do we want to play against the big size 5 ultra NPC boss that I made or nah?
Yeah, why not?
What's the general feeling? 2 why nots?
Why not?
3 why nots?
I'm happy to fight anything you're willing to throw at us.
Perfect. I'll see you in
We have
scene
really
2.
weird King of the Hill.
I'll see you scene 2 for a very weird King of the Hill. Alright, till the hour. I'll see you then. Alright, Twitch chat. We're doing it. We're fighting the behemoth. Fuck it. Fuck it! We'll do it live. Why not? God, I'm so excited for this ultra. We need a tier 1 behemoth in this game. Because originally, but I can't contain myself. I'm too excited. I'm too excited. Tier 1 behemoth has 25 HP? Yes. Wait, is this thing tier 1? No, it's tier 2. Should have more HP then, no? There we go. Tier 1 behemoth. We're slapping on. placement. We're slapping on a hunter-killer missile. We're slapping on a shield generator and a hacking node. We're slapping on a doomsday missile for the memes. This is the shield. This is the hunter-killer. This is the hacking. And this is the machine gun. Perfect. God, there's this weird bug on Discord that just switches the channels around. It's super weird. I hate it. I think I'll have to make a new category. Call it like supporter stuff, because the supporter chat always gets mixed up in the mission channels for no goddamn reason. Oh man, I need to do 5 more maps? No, 6 more maps. For next week we have Lancer Royale, which means that we're going to play on an open world of 17 50 by 50 maps. You know, as you do. And I hope it'll be good, because there's no guarantee that it will be. But as always, we're trying our best. But yeah, I still need to make 6 50 by 50 maps. Which is rough. Because each of those takes a little over 2 hours to make. Oh boy, Behemoth! Ah, I'm excited! Maybe they just wipe. Maybe this thing is too strong. But who knows? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's fun and cool, and everybody will like it. Everybody will say, Ralph, you're alright. Also have to come up with a shop system for the Lancer Royale. Crates work, at least. So the way it's gonna work next week is... It's gonna be tier 1, every mission. It's gonna be L4 fixed. You sign up with a mech that has... every mech comes with a tactical knife, I think. A single tactical knife. And then you can... No systems, no weapons, just one tactical knife. You can pick your core bonus, you can pick your talents, you can pick your frame. And then you're dumped into the world and have to explore and salvage weapons. And the goal is going to be to activate 4 beacons strewn about the map. Like the whole 17 50 by 50 maps. You can move from map to map to explore the world. You can unlock way stations, which are shops where you can buy items, as well as teleport between way stations or start your journey at a way station. But those have to be unlocked by the teams that played before you, basically. The goal is then to find the 4 beacons, activate them. They're probably going to be guarded by an Ultra. And we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's fun. And leftover items you can either trade in your team or sell at the way stations for a set amount of mana. And then buy other stuff. I think there's gonna be some fixed item on the way station. Like, for example, there's one map that's basically islands. And if you haven't found an EVA or other propulsion, then you're basically screwed. So I think a way station in that region would sell EVAs always, and then my idea is probably 4 random weapons they sell there and 4 random systems they sell there. I think that'd be fun. And then you can... overall the time limit is going to be 16 rounds, I think. 16 rounds sounds good. If we're in round 16 and we're in the middle of a big fight, then of course we can go longer, I think that's fine. Every time you transition a map, it's a scene. You can short rest between that. And yeah. And maybe it'll be good. Who knows? I think it has potential at least. There's probably still issues with the system, but I don't think there's a good way to identify and iron them out before having played the week. Right? There's this small chance that the entire concept is just flawed, and people find it boring and interesting and don't want to play it ever again. Which is fine too, in which case we have to find some other way to put those 17 50 by 50 maps to use. Because I refuse to let 34 plus hours of map making go to waste. It just ain't happening, okay? If we don't use them for Lancer Royale, every now and then we'll have to use them for something else. I don't know what that else is. We'll have to find it out together, I guess. I don't know. They're really pretty too, by the way. Can load one up for you guys. Interpoint baseline. Let's look at this map. There. I mean, just look at it. Once it's loaded in after a year. There we go. Isn't that just a sick-ass looking map? Fuck. Have a little base here you can run around in. Got jungle, rocks, trees. This map doesn't have all the million crates yet. I think every map is gonna have 20 weapon crates, 20 system crates. Hopefully that'll work out. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, scene 2. Hello!
Hello, hello.
Really?
I was just showing off one of the maps for next week when we're playing Lancer Royale.
Ha!
We can...
Nice.
I was just looking at that thinking, oh, that's a
It's a
very
rather
large
large
map.
map.
Yeah, next week is gonna be 17 of those to form like a semi-open world we can explore around and pick up weapons and systems. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Meanwhile, this is our map. Just much smaller. Alright, King of the Hill, but not really, because we're doing funny playtesting now. No, get out of the control zone. Okay, your own deployment zone. We are facing off against a behemoth NPC, which is also an ultra.
They have to do the forbidden scan.
The forbidden scan. This is what a behemoth looks like. It's a big machine. It's got hard points with more machines on top. And the hard points are individual characters that of course are permanently attached, irremovable from the behemoth. And yeah, I mean, scanning helps. Otherwise, I wish you the best of luck. Just gonna play for 6 rounds and see how it goes. No, just some play testing, I guess.
Nice.
It's a very cool NPC, I think.
This is gonna make me wish I'd chosen my burn mech. Well. Gonna be fun anyway.
Alright, who would like to take the first turn here?
I can set up if no one's got plans.
I don't have anything to do. Oh wait, I gotta use my my reserve,
Absolutely.
the broadside.
1, 2, 3. Can place those anywhere on the map you like.
I can't select them.
Why? Stop. Can't select this one?
No.
Are you sure? Can anybody else select this one?
Did not.
No.
Why?
I cannot either.
Oh. Oh, this one's correctly set up, I promise you guys. Can you go to your journal and go to templates, blast bursts, and pull them out yourself?
Here, I'll yoink them. Roll that one.
No.
Okay, I can control the ones I pulled, so you'd have to do it yourself.
Just ping the spaces you wanna fire at them. Oh, there. Perfect.
See, I don't think it can move that fast, so I'll just do that one just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out one of the nodes do. My boarding party a node.
No, they're not regular as NPCs, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that works.
Cool. At the end of a round, you can activate one of the templates for 5 explosive damage to everybody inside there. And they're knocked prone, which the behemoth won't be knocked prone. And who would like to go first?
I'll take it away then.
Go for it.
Move up 6. Check distance. That's probably better. Get out of cover. Rapid deployment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's chuck a turret drone. Yeah, there, I guess. Give Antilus Abby for that howitzer on the
Nice.
offhand chance it comes into range. And then last action, let's plant a second turret drone. And this one will go up here.
Gee, Billy, your mom lets you have 2 turret drones?
And turn there.
The behemoth itself is going to stomp forward 3 spaces. It is unable to boost. It is too big. And we'll leave it there for its first turn. As an ultra, it takes 2 turns.
And how it's arranged, Tantalus?
No.
Not quite.
It's not yet, no.
And let's see if it comes a little closer, eh?
Okay then. Move and boost.
Mm-hmm. Well, the behemoth also casually destroys all terrain contacts. Death.
And if it gets within 10 of me, then I'll lock on. I don't really have anything to do.
Don't worry, it won't. It's too slow. It's gonna move a second time to there, and oh, barely out of range. It's going to barrage, using its integrated launch tubes to fire a missile at everything in range, which is 1 turn.
Huh.
Ultra, die.
Damn it.
Trampled over 2 more palm trees. Poor trees. And that is the behemoth's second turn.
We're looking now, Tantalus. Probably not. Might have to
Range on a
reposition.
howitzer is 20. You'll not be within range until it gets to about.
Next round.
Until it gets to about there.
Well, the first thing you guys should do is activate your corporal.
Say the line, Everest pilot.
Everybody's waiting.
I will activate the core power.
What?
You know what I mean. Which means I can get to there in 1 turn. Go there just to be sure. And let's see. I do not have very many things I can do at the moment, so that will be... Actually, come to think of... I will see if I can use my Veil rifle on someone.
Pure
Because
or Weaver.
it's got a thing where it gives off cover to allies. so I will shoot an ally with it and give them soft cover.
Probably
well
Muppeteer
give it-
because it only
That will be Muppeteer for them.
yeah,
Oh,
only
yeah.
lasts until the end of next turn. So if Weaver goes next, then the effect immediately is wasted. We got a Hunter Killer node. It is a super heavy range 20 launcher. I'm going to fire a missile at you, Junkyard. This is a smart seeking missile. Neutral, hitting you for 8 irreducible. Ending the Hunter Killer node's turn. Leaving Weaver.
Going to, believe it or not, activate my core system.
What?
Down there and smoke grenade.
Mm-hmm. Can you use the template? No, you can't. I can roll 20.
But yeah, there.
Yep. Why?
That'll be my turn.
Perfect. All 3 other nodes can't reach anything at all, so we're going to round 2.
I'm going to do 5 damage.
Absolutely. The behemoth takes 4 damage into the overshield, ripping it off, and the shield node takes 3 down to 2 damage. None of this conglomerate can go prone. And that is your one more shot.
Right. I could figure out what the machine gun and hacking nodes do.
If you just scan the beams, I'm going to tell you everything. It's fine.
Yeah, I have the capability to know what we're up against and apply 3 lock-ons.
Ooh,
If that's something we're interested in.
Go for it.
Alright. I will protocol, pop out.
Mm-hmm.
Myself to overshield.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the greatest heresy a kid can and activate the Jolly Roger on a 3.
Yep.
Plunder. We want the machine gun and hacking or the hunter killer and shield locked on?
That's a good question.
I think the front ones is good.
Right.
Yeah.
So core, hacking, and machine gun will get a lock on and a scan on
Everything
behemoth itself.
So, the behemoth is oversized, I will surmise. This thing can't boost, it can't prone or be moved involuntarily. It can't be grappled or grapple. It ignores difficult terrain and smashes all terrain it moves through or adjacent. It can never hide or be invisible. You can stand inside the behemoth. It does not cause engagement, it's too large and you're too small. And yeah, you can just stand inside, except for on the auxiliary node spots. You can stand on those. That is that. Auxiliary nodes. The nodes have 15 HP. Share the behemoth stats, so 1 armor, 6 evasion. This is what the stats of the behemoth look like. What else? They take half damage from AoE weapons, just so you can't demolish them in one AoE. They have only 1 structure, and that is about it. Can't be prone, can't melee attack, but they're their own characters that take turns. The behemoth has a thing called redundant systems. The behemoth can never receive more than 15 damage from a single attack. Also, it starts the scene with overshield equal to its nodes, and at the start of the behemoth's turn it gains overshield equal to the currently non-destroyed nodes. So 4 also clears that amount of heat. As a full action it can restore a node, and that's here. And I gave it the optional Doomsday Missile, which is a big meme weapon. that deals 4 times the amount of rounds the behemoth has participated in the scene as damage. The hacking node can invade twice at accuracy. The shield generator gives the whole conglomerate, except for itself, resistance to all damage and can clear burn as a full. The hunter killer we saw, and the gun emplacement is just a gun like this.
White.
So it's probably good to start with the shield node and work from there.
Yeah. So the shield node and the hunter killer are probably the nastiest.
Yes, I don't disagree.
Gun emplacement, reliable's annoying, but it's got much lower damage potential. Hacking module will be a problem, naturally. But
Integrated launch
Probably
tubes
not.
we saw, and
My
the behemoth
question
can...
is, if I manage to get the Shrike code on this, will the modules attacking trigger the heat as well?
The module will take their own heat, which is going to be converted into energy damage for them. They're all separate characters. They're not
Okay.
connected, except that they move around in the behemoth.
functionally, a hack with a Shrike code on an attacking module do 2 damage. One from the initial
behemoth
and one...
has 1 armor. So the nodes also have 1 armor.
So 2 damage. 1 from the initial hack and 1 from the Shrike code going
Correct.
off.
Yep, that's right.
Right. So yeah, that's that, and then we're going to lay out another omnibus plate here.
Omnibus plate. On the turret drone, or?
Don't think it can be. I should have thought to put it out first.
I think
so-
it can be, no?
Oh yeah, I suppose it doesn't have to be a free space. So yes, on
I
the
think
turret drone.
that's- I think that's intentional for once. Maybe.
Nice. And then for all the good it does us, we'll move into more cover
Absolutely.
and call it there.
We're going to fire out some missiles. 2 in range.
Oops.
Hard and soft cover. Junkyard soft. Puppeteer hard. Hit on Junkyard for 4 and a miss on Muppeteer. Full action to fire, that is the Behemoth's first turn.
Tantalus. A lovely bunch of lock-ons. You
Ha
put it
ha,
in the
funny
middle, it'll
house.
hit everything.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the plan.
Oh, we also regained 4 overshield. It's gonna be neutral howitzer, except for the lock-ons you consume. And you hit, of course, every single thing.
That will be 5 targets.
Correct.
You just need to roll max damage. Or crit, and roll max damage.
That'll help.
So, main body has 1 accuracy, correct? If I consume lock on?
Correct. The shield and hunter killer are neutral, and the machine gun and hacking, if you consume, are accurate as well.
The nodes have resistance, but
It's even worse.
they
if-
don't.
No, they do.
Happy.
Oh, Fabi's on Tantalus? Perfect.
Fabi is on this, yes.
Missing the hunter killer, hitting everything else, no crit. The shield will take 4 damage, the machine gun will take 4, Hacking node will take 4, and the behemoth takes the full 8, which is the overshield plus 4. Because AoE weapons deal half damage against nodes, half damage famously in Lancer, not reduction.
Okay, in that case...
I mean, there has to be some mechanic that in AoE
once I
just
have done
clear everything out, yes.
that, I will use my free action boost because of the core power to fly onto the top
I'll
of
apply a turret to the shield generator.
the
Yes.
thing.
It takes 2 damage.
Then I will move there, and then use the last quick action I've got, I think, to boost again and move down to there.
Alright, and then you can overcharge or initiative, but I think that's all we got.
And that will be the end of my turn.
The behemoth will move 3 spaces. Just forgot to select the nodes. Ah, it's all falling apart.
Long node.
Long node. We're going to fire... This rock is very annoying to me, so we're just going for it.
Nuclear launch detected.
We are in round 2.
Oh man.
Agility saves, please.
Ouch.
$18 makes it.
For me-
Tier takes 4. 10 does not make it. Junkyard takes 8. Everybody else makes it for 4 damage. Junkyard 8, everybody else 4.
It just peels the overshield. And I suppose I need to roll for the turret drone.
True, D20. Makes
Succeeds.
it. Takes
Takes 2.
2 damage. That was our 1 Doomsday missile. And that's a full action fire, so that is the behemoth donezo. Meanwhile, Junkyard stunned, I guess.
Oh boy.
Lucky.
It's Junkyard, it's normal. Next structure, I'm gonna roll 2 ones and blow up.
I mean, can happen. Leaving Junkyard and Weaver. And 4 nodes.
Like to free boost.
Mm-hmm.
Then walk. Quick action boost down to here.
Mm-hmm. Behind hard cover, yeah.
And I would like to skirmish at the behemoth.
Behemoth itself.
Can I see the shield drone?
You can see the shield
Yeah.
drone, definitely. Yeah, you can see everything that's on here. It's not, but you're
Yeah,
2
I'll fire at the shield
spaces
drone.
out the shield drone.
Oh yeah. Then
you
I will
want to-
do the.
Get the shield drone. The problem is the behemoth right now has resistance to damage as long as the shield drone is alive. So if you fire the HMG at the behemoth, that might break the overshield, and it's almost better to just try and get a node to die, I think.
I'll fire at the hacking node.
Mm-hmm.
And that's at neutral.
Yep, core power. Doesn't have cover, doesn't have anything. It's too large. Hits. And deals 13 down to 12 down to 6 damage.
Then I would like to overclock,
Mm-hmm. It's your second one.
overcharge.
2 heat, nice.
And then I'll skirmish at the hacking node again.
Hits. 12, that's a kill on the node.
That'll be my turn.
Perfect. Don't forget to take your 2 heat. And then we have a bunch of nodes that still can go. Except the machine, the shield node doesn't really do anything. Machine gun node is going to fire at you, Tantalus. You have that hard cover. Gun emplacement, 2 difficulty. Missing you for 3 reliable. Then we're going to lock on to Weaver. Ending the machine gun's turn, leaving Junkyard who's stunned. Womp womp. Good turn. Then we're doing the Hunter Killer into Muppeteer. Where's the shield node in range? Ugh, it's 1 out. No lock on! Fuck it! We'll just hit. 8. And their shield can't really do anything except for hacking, locking on, and clearing burn. So we're going to hack Weaver. Consuming lock on. At accuracy. 2 heat and impaired, and then we're slapping lock on back on. Going to round 3.
Now, after I cleared my stun on my turn, can I use the reaction at the end of the
Absolutely.
round?
Absolutely can.
And then I'll do that.
It's gonna deal 5 for 2 damage to the overshield. I don't know, do you want to do it or do you want to hold off on it? It's 2 damage.
Does it just regenerate it at the beginning of the turn anyways?
Yeah, it gets 3 overshield back at the start turn.
Yeah, I'll just leave it then.
Yep. Players will go first.
I'll go so I don't die.
Fair.
Call.
I'm gonna boost to here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk up to there. And then I'm going to
Yep.
heavy machine gun.
Nice. Ooh.
And do my third overcharge.
Mm-hmm. Yes. 13 damage, 1 armor, 12 damage.
So now the behemoth doesn't have resistance.
Correct. Behemoth no longer has resistance.
Alright, I'm gonna initiative to heavy machine gun the behemoth.
Mm-hmm. Hits. 9 damage down to 8 for overshield, 4 actual.
And I'm done.
The machine gun emplacement is going to lock onto you, Junkyard, and shoot Tantalus. Gun emplacement, 2 difficulty behind hard. hitting you for another 5. Means you go down to 3 structure, 8 HP. Narrowly avoiding the stun, a weapon mount rips off the Veil Rifle, your Nexi, or the Howitzer.
I will lose the Veil Rifle, I think.
Absolutely. And that is the machine gun's turn.
Right. I'd like to move to get closer and refresh the turret drone.
Go
Toss
for it.
out some fabbies and whatnot. Alright then. Let's do it. Yeah. Alright, I will move here. I'm going to chuck a Fabby mod. I don't have line of sight of you, Weaver.
That's correct.
Fortunate. Yeah, I will toss a Fabby at Junkyard for those chunky machine guns.
Mm-hmm.
And probably just limited stuff I can do right now, unfortunately, so I'll just take a shot at the machine gun with my rifle.
Mm-hmm. Miss 1
Or
damage.
too reliable. Turn there.
The Behemoth will go and use its integrated auto repair, which you can use equal to half the amount of players, so twice, to slap a shield back on. It's a full action to do, so it can't do anything else except to walk. We're moving to here.
I suppose it gets 2 over shield because it started the turn with 2 nodes.
Correct, thank you very much. Leaving Weaver and Tantalus? Yes.
I could potentially kill the shield drone.
Before it really try to go as direct as possible. 'Cause it's got AoE weapons that don't care about where we are. Working together is not a bad move, because we need to rescue each other.
Free boost.
So
Up
just
to there.
ruining the entire landscape forever. Just the best part. There we go.
Well, we'll definitely find out where the stuff is because all the terrain
Yeah,
gone.
it's all gone.
I will barrage the shield drone.
Absolutely can. You are impaired, so the HMG would be difficulty. No.
And the Nexus would be great.
Neutral. Crit. Oh no, on accuracy even, because it doesn't matter. Was Gunslinger, right? 2 damage. Other nexus. This one's neutral. Miss.
That will be my turn.
Behemoth walks 2 spaces forward. And then we're doing some Titanic Stomping, which is a burst 1 melee attack. Easy. It's 1 difficulty in build, will consume the lock-on. 1 target.
You're approaching?
That's not the correct amount of damage. Should be twice that amount. 8 damage. Neutral attack. Hitting you for 8. You are pushed away and proned.
Do I get to shoot him with my
No,
CQB
we
first?
started in threat 3. If you have threat 3. Oh yeah, pistol. Yep, go for it.
That's it.
Yep. Also got 3 overshield. Miss Plonk. Miss Plonk. That is
Oh well.
Behemoth second turn. Yeah, these are the stats. 6 and 10 defense. Leaving Tantalus.
I would like to skirmish against the shield drone with my 2 nexuses. Nexi.
I think both is correct.
This one will be at 2 accuracy, I think, because of the core power and gunslinger. The
Absolutely.
second will be at 1 accuracy.
Miss. And crit. Do you have sentiment? We do.
I do have Centimane, yes.
Absolutely, we'll go for it. Doesn't make it. The shield node is impaired and slow doesn't really matter.
Sure did.
Also take 4 points of damage.
And then I would like to invade the machine gun node with the Mirage thing.
Definitely.
And hope it will stop shooting at me.
1 accuracy. Nice, that's 1 damage. Reduced to half, rounded up to 1. And it treats you as invisible, Tantalus, right?
Yes, it does.
Perfect. And that's your turn, unless you want to overcharge or initiative.
I think I will overcharge.
That is your first overcharge.
Basics.
Basics. One heat.
And I will skirmish against the shield drone with the Nexi again.
Both 1 accuracy. Hits. And miss. One regular hit for no damage. The shield node will lock onto you, Muppeteer. Will invade Tantalus at difficulty. Miss. And the Hunter Killer will consume lock on you, Muppeteer, to give you a missile.
Yup.
Hits. 8 damage. Ending round 3.
I would very much like first turn for that perfect, tasty stabilize.
Be my guess.
In that case, yes. I'm going to... Let's see... I'm going to... 4 spaces this way.
Mm-hmm.
And stabilize.
Mm-hmm. Get the
Going
lock-on
to
cleared
repair
from...
myself.
Yep.
Yep, I'm gonna clear the lock-on from Junkyard.
Nice.
Work powers, activate! And then I'm also going to 2 spaces back here so it doesn't stomp on both of us.
That's fair.
Um,
It has one funny turret that's a threat-free shotgun, but not on this one. It's another node it can have.
and I don't really feel the need to overcharge, so call that there.
The machine gun will swivel around onto you, Weaver. You have soft cover, consuming lock on 1 shot. Neutral attack, hitting you for 5. And then we're going to lock on to Muppeteer. Ending turn on the machine gun. Junkyard, Tantalus, Weaver.
Junkyard,
Okay.
you've got Fabby.
In that case, I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stand up.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a thought. Furby means it can't be... the damage cannot be reduced, does
That
it?
is correct.
Alright, I'm gonna barrage.
Might be worth focusing on my howitzer if it's Furby.
It takes half damage from AoE, which doesn't get covered by the be reduced.
That is correct. The behemoth doesn't, but
One of
the nodes do.
Pity.
It's one of the meme things.
The nodes take half damage from blast burst line cone weapons. The behemoth does not.
Ugh.
Missing the shield. Oh, it's all falling apart. Oh no!
Thank you, roll
Let's
20.
go.
Very helpful.
Let's go!
10 heat, let's do it.
Man.
3... 7 spill. Oh,
I,
double stress.
that's you. News, if you take out the shield, the behemoth takes full damage from the meltdown.
Oh!
It's impaired.
Ah, damn it.
There it is.
That's
News,
probably
the
the
machine
worst.
gun's
That's
already
probably the
gone.
worst result here. Oh no.
The machine gun's already gone, so we can't at least get 6 reliable this turn.
That's true.
Oh well.
Oh,
That's just...
it happened.
That's just rough.
Alright, I'm doing.
Can't stop you. Oh, you want to enter or want to move away? I think you can still have free boost.
I had to. No, I don't have free boost.
Oh,
'cause I don't have hyperspec.
Absolutely right. Behemoth will go. Will launch some integrated missiles at 5 targets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Junkyard, neutral. Puppeteer, neutral. Tantalus, 2 difficulty. Turtron, 1 difficulty. No difficulty. Weaver, 1 difficulty. Not hitting Tantalus and the Turtron, everybody else take 4. Down to 2. Impaired is gone.
Live.
Hold on, a weapon mount rips off.
I'm gonna dump the flux mount.
Yep. That is it for the Behemoth. Leaving Weaver and Tantalus.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll stabilize.
You've got 4 structure. Just
Ha, not wrong.
blow up the shield and my AoE thing will do more damage.
Also
I mean, you've still got to reload, so it's not a
no,
that
the
will be happening
AoE,
anytime soon.
the broadside AoE.
Oh, that AoE, yes.
But yeah, I'll stabilize, full health, and then initiative, quick action to skirmish with my machine gun at the shield.
We'll just do it both. Hits, nice, and that's it for load.
Stuff.
Then just move one.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it.
Alright. The Hunter Killer is going to shoot Muppeteer. Consuming lock on. Oof. Ooh, that hurts.
Finally, E-Defense has to work one of these days.
That hurts. Ending turn, leaving Tantalus.
I would like to lock on to the main body. Then I will overcharge to stabilize.
Other way around, but yes. Overcharge is stabilize is full. But you can stabilize and then overcharge to lock on. Or overcharge lock on and stabilize. Same difference.
Overcharge, lock on, then stabilize. Yes.
Yep.
That's that. And when I stabilize, I will clear all my heat and reload the howitzer.
Absolutely. And this was your second overcharge, right?
And this was my second overcharge. Yes.
Perfect.
And then I will use the initiative to invade the main body with the Shrek Code.
Nice, yep.
A Shrek code could blow its reactor instantly, couldn't it?
Yeah, it can missile launch this turn. We sure can missile launch this turn, otherwise you take 8, 10 heat, which we don't have. Actually we have that exactly, but
You've already taken a little.
we cleared 2 heat start of turn because 2 nodes are still alive.
Well, it's welcome to put itself to heat cap. I'm sure no one will exploit that.
Probably not, right? And that's your turn, Atlas?
Actually, come to think of it, if I consume that lock-on, I
There's
can
no point.
either force it to get more heat or
There's no
make
point.
it
It's
move.
immune to
So I will
involuntary.
do that.
Yeah, we're always gonna choose involuntary movement, which can't happen because it's immune and then just bounces.
I
Leaving the lock
forgot
on is
about that.
fine.
In that case, I will not consume the lock-on. I will leave it for someone else.
Alright. The Behemoth will go. Behemoth is going to, as an ultra clear 1 condition at the start of its turn, which is lock on.
Oh, right.
We're going
do
to
two.
move. No, we're smart. We're going to blast our last integrated auto repair to get that stupid shield back. And then we'll move, which triggers Overwatch from Junkyard, this time with the HMG even.
I mean, can you overwatch the machine gun?
Yep, threat too. But we can't. That's just one of these
Disaster.
rolls, jeez.
I'm not allowed.
Apparently not.
And that is a full action, and the move is we go into round 5. I don't think 6 rounds are gonna cut it. We'll just see how long this
Oh.
takes.
Just because of the nodes, can't really focus the main body, so...
That's okay. So, it was always a very soft 6-round time limit.
Weaver, got a shot on the shield?
I do.
Would you like to take it away?
Free boost down here.
Stop running, Weaver! Gonna get you one of these days.
Would that have cover?
No, it's way too large for any cover.
And I will fire.
Hits. 8 damage. Can barrage and fire your prototype if you like.
Barrage into the neck.
Hits. Deals no damage. Crits. Deals 2 damage and... Oh no, he didn't have. Sentiment, that was Tantalus.
And then I'll move over here.
Shrike Code lasts until the end of next round, right? So it's cleared, I think.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yes.
Going to move 2 spaces. And then we'll start stomping.
Shrike code is until the end of the target's next turn.
Absolutely.
So
Just
it
spent
went a
repairing.
turn without attacking and didn't take any heat because of it.
1, 2, 3. Difficulty, everybody. Junkyard, I'm so sorry. This thing is just bullying you to death.
And that's auto prone even missed.
Yep. Shoves you out and prones you. That is it for the Behemoth's first turn.
I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Righto.
I'm gonna stand up.
Yep.
Fry the shield.
I'm going to overcharge.
Mm-hmm. Just looking for the meltdown now.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor.
Yeah, that's a whole turn away.
Alright, I don't have to worry about stabilizing now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to skirmish.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Does it. That's the last time we see the shield. Every note that is destroyed now will stick. We're out of repairs to get notes back. Just loving hex grenades now. Hunter
Yeah.
Killer or the machine gun?
Let's go with the machine gun.
Absolutely. Does not make it, mainly because it's a stationary turret. Takes 2 damage, and the Behemoth also doesn't make it, takes the full 5.
And then I'm gonna heavy machine gun the main body.
Hits. 11 points of
Let's
damage.
slap a turd on that.
Another 2.
Shield's gone.
Alright, I'm done.
Getting somewhere. Machine gun is going to lock onto Weaver. And will shoot at Tantalus, who's now prone. Hitting for 5. Ending turn on the machine gun.
Hey. Nicholas, you want it?
I would like to. I have things I can do, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to stand up,
Mhm.
and then I will actually give me 1 second.
Yep.
Ordnance means I.
Oh yeah,
cannot
technically, you technically have
stand
to
up
fire
and
from
fire
prone.
on the
Yeah,
same
yeah. No, you can fire and then
Okay.
stand up. It doesn't make a difference.
In that case, I will fire from prone then. I suppose.
Make sure to hit the exhaust port. Tantalus, you switched off your targeting computer.
It's okay, he has hyperspec fuel injector.
Yep, 3 targets left. Every target at neutral, nice damage.
Been some really nice howitzer damage rolls.
But we don't have Fabi right now, I think, so the armor will apply?
No.
Okay.
Maybe wore off the first howitzer. Actually, Junkyard just used Fabi as well, so I suppose you can boop yourself one space anywhere.
True. Hitting everything.
3 hits.
The machine gun will take... we're going in, Junkyard's going in. 5 down to 4 on the machine gun, 4 on the hunter killer, and the behemoth will structure. Can't take this.
Nice.
That's stress. That's structure. Basic structure, first lost.
And
We're losing a weapon. When the behemoth loses a weapon system, it has to blow up a node.
Interesting.
wonderful. Then I will stand up, and then I will invade the main body with Shrike Code.
God, stupid Shrike Code. Whew. Was that an accuracy?
That's a pity.
That's
Then I will overcharge.
It's your third one.
And I will see if I can invade the Hunter-Killer with Shrike Code.
You can also try the main
Still
body
only
again.
do 2 damage.
Yeah, Hunter Killer only takes 2 damage if you do that. I think Shrike coding the main body is a pretty smart idea because it deals 10 heat to itself when
Minimum
it
of 3.
fires. Yeah. Do you want to go for the Hunter Killer or do you want to go for the main body?
Actually, I think I would like to go to the main body just to make sure we don't get drowned in missiles again.
Defo. Yep. That's too many targets. We could do 4. The turret was screwing us here. How big-brained or small-brained would it be if the Hunter Killer were to go for the turret so that the main body only had 4 targets, which it could take? Ooh, it's a hard proposition. It's a difficult proposition. Anything else in our trick bag? Doomsday missile, we shot that thing. Integrated is out of limited systems. Nah, it's coming to a close here on the behemoth. The main body will go. We'll gain 1 overshield and clear 1 heat. We're going to invade Weaver, taking 2 heat. Not consuming lock on. Hits 2 heat and impaired. And then we're going to lock on to Tantalus, which is not an attack, so we don't take the heat. Shrike Code will fall off. And then it is the second turn for the Behemoth, leaving Weaver and Muppeteer.
Weaver went first this round. Just me left.
Oh, true. I'm blind. Just you left.
Yeah. Standing up. Thank you for that wonderful lock-on. Because now, when I Fabby Junkyard's last attack,
Bold of you to assume that Junkyard has another attack after this. But yes, you can.
I can
delete.
action Hunter Killer.
Like the idea of the pinpoint laser just coming down on one single gun emplacement. Deleting that off the.
And armor piercing.
Uh,
I have
we're-
armor piercing.
We're living. Barely.
At. Well, it was a good try, but I think that that's me.
Hunter Kill is a full action, so it can't shoot and invade Weaver. Is it worth more to invade Weaver here? I think we have to try and get Junkyard off before Junkyard explodes. We'll try that. The Hunter Killer will shoot at you, Junkyard. At neutral. Hits. The Hunter Killer is not an Ultra, only the Behemoth is, so it does not crit, but you still take 16 NG.
Hey, you don't need to move your health bar.
True. And now it's on surviving the third structure,
On Junkyard. Nope.
which we do not. Preventing the reactor meltdown in the nick of time. I think we equipped you with the wallflower gun though, which is cool. So we go into round 6. Players will go first. We ended on an NPC turn. Junkyard's mech will no longer blow up because it doesn't exist any longer.
Right. We got a couple plays here. Could try to peel the Hunter Killer. Tantalus could try to reapply Strike Code. What do we think? Junkyard could get to safety. It's a free action to enter my
Junkyard's-
expanded compartment.
Junkyard starts jockeying the behemoth.
Everyone pile on!
Alright, who's going first?
What do we think?
I rolled poorly.
Don't think it can fail.
Well, the behemoth? No, the behemoth can fail.
If I overcharge again, which might not be a good idea, but I should hopefully, assuming I don't miss again, be able to strike code the Hunter Killer and the main body, and then skirmish with my 2 light nexi.
Probably better off just shooting the Hunter Killer at this point.
Problem is, it's
It's
too
stable.
late.
Stabilize, and then
Strike Code can
overcharge.
do a maximum of
Shoot
2
down.
damage.
Yeah, that's not enough.
If you want to strike the
Yeah,
main
that is a
body,
good
yeah,
point.
but
I suppose I could use the overcharge to skirmish twice instead of tech attacking twice. I could do that, I suppose. I will, if nobody else has anything they particularly want to do.
I would like to clear my stuff, and then I could attempt to kill the Hunter Killer.
it's probably our best move here. It'll at least
Go
stop
ahead.
the behemoth from regenerating overshield.
The one.
And clearing heat, for that matter, so Strike Code is way more dangerous to it.
The one.
Okay. Then I'll stabilize, clear my heat, and impair.
Mhm.
And then overcharge.
For the third time, I believe.
You skirmish
Mhm.
with rating my next eye or the heavy machine gun.
It's got armor, so
Machine.
the heavy machine gun's probably your better bet.
Okay, I'll use that. Come on.
Hits, and that's enough.
Nice.
Okay, good for me.
The behemoth is going to... Yeah, we're just adopting a stable stance and fire some integrated launch tubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Junkyard, hardcover. Muppeteer, neutral. Tantalus, consuming lock on, accurate. Turgeon, neutral. Weaver, consuming lock on, 1 difficulty. Hitting Junkyard for 4, Muppeteer for 4, missing Tantalus, hitting the drone.
One lives at 1 HP.
That is it for the behemoth.
Hey, Tantalus, wanna give it the strike?
I will see if I can strike it, yes.
And let's plop one last turret drone into there while it's still alive.
No, my overshield. We're not getting that back, you know. There we go.
Then I will
Oh god, time to go to PilotNet and ask if
attack it.
AoE attacks count as
I
multiple.
will skirmish with my light nexuses.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Slightly better E-defense than evasion.
Yes.
Centimane.
True. Impaired and slowed. Slowed is nothing, and impaired also doesn't really do anything.
Okay. And then I will use my 4th overcharge.
Mm-hmm. We're going hard.
Oof.
Perhaps
That
too
is a
hard.
stress.
Yep.
Farewell to reactors.
Ah, just impaired.
And I will use that to invade it and make Junkyard invisible to
Nice.
it, if I can.
Yep. No.
I cannot.
Trolls have not been kind to us tonight. On occasion.
That will be the end of my turn. I need to remember to do that.
Behemoth clears impaired, storms forward.
Junkyard, overwatch it!
I should also have remembered to run away. Ah, well.
Okay, it's good.
Perform
Strike
some
code.
Titanic stomping, which will allegedly deal 6 to the behemoth while reading it. Missing Junkyard, hitting Muppeteer. This should deal 8, sorry, not 4. Just can't do math, apparently. 8 damage, knocked away and knocked prone. Let me just fix up that macro. Panic Stomping should be tier times 4 plus 4? Yes, I think so. So that's 8 damage for everybody. Put it in chat again. Yeah. Does that structure your Tantalus? Yes.
Yes, it does. That is second structure, is it?
Yep, second structure. Already ticked it down. Oh. We're fine. Meanwhile, you have to make a hold check at 1 difficulty. No, you're no longer impaired, right? Oh no, you got impaired from your... unlucky. 1 hold check at neutral core power accuracy versus impaired difficulty. On a 10 up, you are stunned. On a 9 below, you are destroyed.
So, hold check at neutral.
Yes. Your mech topples over, crushed by the behemoth's mighty stomp.
Disastrous.
That is the behemoth's second turn. Leaving Junkyard and Muppeteer.
Right,
We're out of NPC turns, so go nuts.
I guess I will go... We'll stand up.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to... Over here to Junkyard, so you can get in if you would like. It's a free action.
Nice.
And guess we'll just skirmish at the behemoth.
Yep. Desperately firing the assault rifle.
For 1 damage.
Nice. And Junkyard, you can fire a gun and get inside the robot, I guess.
It's a freebie.
Yep. Hitting for 5 AP.
I'm not getting in.
We're not
Nice.
getting in? We're not getting in.
Not getting it.
No, I mean,
Can get in
Is
and
it-
out
is it-
as a free.
yeah,
Close
so I'll get in. Might as
We'll
well.
get in. Yep. Perfect. We need the other round tracker. We're in round 7 now. Boop, boop. There we go. End of the play turn. We're coming for you, Weaver. Shooting some missiles at 3 targets. One, two, oh no, it's 4 targets. Muppeteer neutral, Tantalus pilot difficulty 2, Weaver difficulty 2. Hitting everybody, and then the stupid turret drone
Baby!
misses. Put it back. That's it for the first turn. So everybody take 4 damage, just for armor.
Weaver, you wanna shoot it in the face some?
I think that's my plan.
That is a winning strategy.
Junkyard is telling Muppeteer, get me closer so I can jockey it.
You can just free action get out on your turn and walk up and jockey it.
It's true.
Yeah, if you're within 10 spaces of the turret drone, it can also shoot the thing if you hit.
Move and free boost back here.
Mm-hmm.
And quick action skirmish with my machine gun.
Hits, so close to the crit. 6 damage.
Then I will covering fire on.
Mm-hmm.
Compares it.
Yep.
Permanently, act unless you shoot it, so. And I suppose that's its turn again.
Mm-hmm. We're moving. You can covering fire. We're giving up. Yep, this will deal half damage. 7 for 3 damage. We're clearing the impaired, and then we're stomping the ground. One target this time. Difficulty roll. Hits.
Oh. Will structure me, but it turns out I did have custom paint job.
Easy.
Forgot about it. And I'm fine.
Okay.
We're
Just a
just fine.
scratch.
Alright.
Junkyard's in the cockpit. Just turn that way.
Broken underneath the foot of a mech 5 times your size. It's fine. Just scratch.
Quick paint.
That is all the behemoth turns we're getting.
Junkyard, you want to start it? Or actually, I've got a really, really stupid idea.
What is it?
If I go first, I can hand off and possibly impair it before the jockey.
That's true.
Then we can both jump on it like idiots.
I'm all for that.
Wonderful. Standing off control. Standing up.
Oh, but
Oh, right. The system's once around.
Yeah, it's once per round. You can get out. Which
I mean, I can still get out and do other things. I could just back thumb style.
Yep.
Yeah. Stand up.
Oh, that just means only one of us can get out of turn.
I get out for free. I can get out as a quick, and I have other things. I can
It's
do.
to prevent the weird thing where every turn the optimal play becomes I exit my mech, I shoot, I get back in the mech. Because that is the alternative to once per round.
Yeah, that
Which I
makes
can
sense.
still do since I've got the quick action gun. It's just it's got 1 armor, so. Yeah, so I'm going to stand up. I'm going to get out Black Thumb style. And we'll just be over here. My mech
Oh, you-
is going to
Oh, you get back. Oh, exit is a quick. Sorry, I misunderstood.
dismount as a quick.
Yep.
I'm
wanna
going
overcharge
to. I'm gonna start with a stabilize. Or some. And I guess reloading. No, you know what? First I'll overcharge.
Mm-hmm.
No, it won't matter because I can't clear heat. But yeah, I'll do my third overcharge. Maybe not. No, I stressed myself.
Watch your mech go into cascade.
That would be hilarious, yes. But exposed.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate.
I think we're also
In any
standing-
case-
Yep. Sure do.
Going to use that for an invade.
Mm-hmm.
Stay standard basic ass invade. Never mind. In any case, pilot. Oh, I suppose I do have to roll cascade. Do not.
Sure do, yeah.
Going to fly into this tree. I don't have pilot gear, but I intend to deploy a thermite charge.
Yeah. I'll just throw it on in a second.
And then fly a bit further back.
Perfect. Junkyard.
And that'll be my
and
turn.
Tantalus. Tantalus, you have the anti-armor signature weapon you can use if you like. Which is a fun gun.
I had been going to turn invisible and hide and then see if I could sneak up on this thing and stick a thermite charge on it.
That also works.
What's the anti-armor signature weapon?
It's a range 15 ordnance limited to armor piercing 5 damage gun. It's the gun.
First, I think I will. I think I will first hide and turn invisible, which uses both of my quick actions. And then I have 4 movement.
Mhm.
There.
And Junkyard can get out.
Yep. Then I'm going to. I'll deploy my thermite charge.
You get to do it as free, so you can jockey if you like.
Yep, can get out as a free action.
Has
Um,
everyone
okay.
taken thermite charges?
It's funny.
Let's see. If I jock it and it stops, will I be taking damage?
What? Yes, you will.
Okay. And then I'll do the thermite charge and then move over here.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, can you put the thermite charge over here so it doesn't blow up my mech?
And end of round you can activate the broadside if you like for 4 damage.
I will.
Every pilot, shoot the thing!
Let's see if we can't crush your mech Muppeteer.
Probably.
That's a difficulty. Whew, 16 down to 14 damage. Ending turn 1.
A and prone. Right, who wants it? Weaver, you're doing actual damage. You want to get in here and blow it to pieces?
Sure.
You got a real gun.
Draw it into the other thing so I can do 4 more damage.
There you go.
The movement and the free boost will go down there.
Mm-hmm.
Skirmish.
Hits. 8 is exactly structure.
You in range? You're still not in range. Dang it.
Basic structure, second. We're losing a system. We're
That's
out
a
of
direct
charges
hit,
on
eh?
all our systems. We
Direct
lose a
hit.
weapon. Right? If there are no valid choices remaining, it becomes the other results. It becomes a weapon. We're losing the integrated missile troops for now. That's going to repair one weapon at the end of each turn.
And then it will covering fire again.
Mm-hmm. Behemoth walks one step forward. Covering fire needs more than one step, so we're just going to trample over Muppeteer's mech
And now!
with 2 difficulty. No, not happening. You're still pushed out and still prone. And that is the Behemoth's turn. All of its turns.
Now we all shoot it.
You detonate my thermite charge.
That is...
Oh, I suppose it's a full action to deploy, so I couldn't have deployed mine.
unlucky.
Nearing save at difficulty.
Oh. There's a save attached to this piddly 3 damage. Okay.
There is! It's a pilot gear.
Okay.
Oh no.
How do you reload a pilot weapon?
Quick action.
Alright, I use my other quick action to reload, and I run away a little bit more.
Yep. And then Muppeteer still has a mech.
Stand up from prone.
Mm-hmm.
Going to...
It's almost better to just set a self-destruct here.
Almost, but can maybe get more out of repeated assault rifles. So, yeah, we're going to first assault rifle it
It's...
for 4 damage. And boost behind a rock.
No.
Meanwhile, Pilot will shoot it with the anti-armor signature weapon. Thing for 5 damage. And I over here.
And that leaves Tantalus.
Did you have a second quick action with your pilot?
That's full action to fight with Pilot.
Oh, okay.
I will.
Shoot it
that
and
will
run!
be
Shoot it
an
and run!
intro- Just because I'm not in the mech anymore. I will use the anti-armor thing.
Ooh, that's a bad miss.
Reliable too, at least.
Oh, true. Good weapon.
Having a look at the stealth hard suit, become invisible. You will cease to be invisible if you take any damage. So, as far as I am aware, I am still invisible.
Correct.
And I will run towards cover of some description and not quite get there.
Absolutely.
Your mech killed me. I got 2 armor, it's okay.
And your shot.
True. Heavy gunner shot. Yep.
Over.
Heavy gunner will apply. At neutral. Hits. Big damage, 8 down to 7. 1 Titanic Stomping. Boop, boop. Difficulty, difficulty. Oof! Ooh! And that is turn 1. Leaving Weather, Muppeteer, all the pilots.
Junkyard, you want to shoot, crawl, and get in?
I think we're
Yeah.
cutting, if it doesn't die on Structure 3, we're gonna cut it there, by the way. It's just...
Fair enough. And
Fine.
guess who's in turret drone range?
It's another 5 damage.
And another 2.
Yeah, 5 and 2 damage, yeah, 7 damage.
And getting the mech for free.
Wait, actually, can't we just kill with missiles now? That's 8 down to 6. Yes, we can. Missiles. 4 targets, 5 targets. We're taking this turret drone.
Ooh, my baby!
Muppeteer is neutral. Sorry, accuracy 1. Tentless pilot is neutral. Turret drone is neutral.
Invisible.
Weaver, yep. Roll that after. Forgot to click somebody. Muppeteer is at accuracy. 7, that's a hit. Weaver is a hit for 4, and we missed Muppeteer.
Will it not have to make
It will, sorry,
a roll to see if it
no,
hits the
absolutely, no,
invisible spot?
absolutely does. Hitting Muppeteer, and invisible check hits.
It just peels the shield.
Chip, chip, chip.
See, that's 8 down to 6.
Ending turn, leaving Weaver and Muppeteer and Tantalus.
I need to structure.
Seeing as it hit invisible and hit me, did 4 damage, and I have 3 health, I believe I'm down and out.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Give me a D6.
And
You're fine.
I am losing the EVA module.
But you're in water. You'll sink!
Okay, the subalterns can paddle.
It's a real ship now! Yeah!
Right. Beaver, you want to try to finish this off?
Sure.
We're doing it.
Skirmish, heavy machine gun.
Oof. Let's see. Nope. And yes. But I've seen enough. The behemoth goes down. I don't have a wreck that large. But that's okay. Boop. 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 And I hope all of you brought your shovels, because we need to start digging.
That's what we've got a crew of robots for.
Pilot equipment shovel.
Well, that's why Junkyard has a tertiary arm. Robots can do the work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No one even died.
Tried real hard. Pretty happy with the behemoth though, to be honest. That felt appropriate for a single. Here's our part for today. This is our key part. Which at the end will hopefully have 5, and Team 6 will have to assemble them all. Good luck, Team 6. And after that, we can get back to Interpoint. And of course, the best part of every mission is the license levels. Starting with Junkyard, who no longer is license level 0, but 1. Muppeteer going to 3. Tantalus going to 2. And Weaver going to LL1 for your first mission. Perfect. Thank you very much for indulging me on that boss fight. Any feedback on that, by the way, or?
I thought it was pretty fun. There was stuff.
It was a lot of fun. The shield thing was annoying, but then it was meant to be, I suspect.
Yeah.
I don't think
It was
that there
quite
might
enjoyable.
think there might be something to be done to like make the shield an option rather than the option. Maybe even as something as simple as it can only repair the same thing.
Yeah, I thought about
once.
that too. That might be a good call. Yep.
The only other one that might be a little strong is the Hunter Killer. The combination of range 20, seeking, and unreducible.
Get rid of it then.
A hefty
But I
damage
agree
number.
that it shouldn't be able to repair the same node more than once. That's a bit annoying. That is agreed. Yeah, Hunter Killer is pretty strong, but it's a super heavy ride. Can't do anything else on its turn. It's already shooting at only plus 1, 2, 3, I think. I think the Hunter Killer is fine. Needs to have some irreducible weapon, in my opinion, to scare people that like to do hyperdense shenanigans and that stuff, right? I like the Doomsday missile. Maybe we fired it too soon. We could have had... how much damage could we have had on that? We were in round 9 or something.
Like 32?
36 explosive damage! Just...
If you had waited to use it, then, custom paint job would have worked against it.
It's true. No.
Plus, we were all exposed, so.
Pretty happy with how the behemoth worked out. But yeah, I completely agree that it should.
If I had gone with one of my burn builds, I would have had a very, very fun time with that boss, I think.
That's fair. But then again, the shield node would have to die first again, because the shield node can clear burn from everything, the whole thing.
Honestly, though, the Shrike code
was super good.
Several of its turns.
Shrike code
it's important, because Shrike code's so niche that something's got to invalidate bosses.
Shrike code's super good against this thing. Cool. That's it from me. Thank you very much for playing, everybody. Hope you had a good time.
Thanks for running.
That was
My
great.
pleasure. And
Thanks, Ralph.
I hope to see you around on the Discord. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
That is the behemoth. I hope you liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. But yeah, it shouldn't be able to repair the same node more than once. That is my opinion as well now. No, that felt good. That felt appropriate. Coolio. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Take it easy. Have a good one. And bye-bye. Tomorrow, we are raiding a temple. So tune in for that. I'll see you then.